Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Honor to him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened one. My utmost respect to the perfectly enlightened Samma Sambuddha, the noble doctrine of the Buddha, and the noble Mahasangha, the disciples of the Buddha. Hello everyone, welcome to our meditation session. So let's get started. Settle on your seat. Sit comfortably. Keep one palm on the other, right palm on the left palm, and connect your two thumbs lightly. Place them on your lap. Straighten your back. Straighten your head. Relax your shoulders. Now gently and compassionately close your eyes. This time also lightly, not tightly. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders. Relax your body and relax your mind. Take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. Then slowly release and relax. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Let's do it together again. Take a good long deep breath. Then slowly release and relax. Now let us practice more on our breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Let us naturally observe our breathing. Natural breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Observe how the incoming air touches the nostril before entering the body. And observe how the outgoing air touches the upper lip before leaving the body. Let us be diligent and clearly comprehend this entire process of breathing in and breathing out. Let us be mindful every single breath. So the mindfulness should be in between the nostril and the upper lip, observing every single breath. When you breathe in long, naturally, you recognize that you breathe in long. When you breathe out long, you recognize you breathe out long. When you breathe in short, you recognize you breathe in short. When you breathe out short, you recognize you breathe out short. So this whole process of breathing in and breathing out, we need to observe, we need to recognize. We need to be mindful and alert every single breath. When you breathe in, feel the sensation in the nostril area too. What does it happen? How does it happen? What sensation? When you breathe out, you can also recognize the sensation in the upper lip area. When the incoming air touches the nostril, it is a little bit cooling sensation. Feel that cooling sensation, recognize it. When you breathe out, the outgoing air, when it is touched, when it touches the upper lip, can feel a little bit warmer sensation. So feel the sensation. The nostril and the upper lip. Be very mindful and active. Diligent and clearly comprehend. Breathing in and breathing out. Focus on the nostril and focus on the upper lip. Meanwhile, your body should be straight, head straight, spine straight. Keep focusing on the breathing. In between, if you lose your mindfulness, again be mindful. Be mindful that the mind is wandering away. Be mindful if you lose track of breathing in and breathing out. Be more determined. Be more diligent. If you pay more attention to the breathing, you might also feel the breath is like a column, like a short column entering the nostril, entering through the nostril. It's like a column of steam and feel how the beginning and the middle and the end of that column enters the nostril. And we focus on the nostril only. When it enters the nose through the nostril, observe the beginning of the steam or the column, the middle of the breath column, and the end of the breath column enters the nose. We need to focus on the touch point, the entry point. Same with breathing out. The beginning, the middle, and the end of the breath column touches the upper lip. Stay calm, stay unmoved. The longer you practice, your breath becomes subtler and subtler. So you have to be really alert, really mindful to keep track of your incoming and outgoing breaths. When it is subtler, feel the sensation. If the mind wanders away, recognize it, observe it, and gently bring back to your meditation. Investigate the activities happening on the nostril and the upper lip, sensations, visualizations, any other feelings. completely calm body and mind, completely absorbed into breathing in and out. Even if you don't feel anything now, stay focused. Don't panic. Be patient. Okay, let's practice 1 more minute. Completely calm. Okay, take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds with closed eyes. And then slowly release and relax. One more time, take a good long deep breath. And slowly release and relax. Keep your palms together close to your heart. And say 3 times together. Sadhu. 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 Rub your palms with closed eyes. Observe the sensation, observe the movement of the palms. Generate a little warmth. When the palms are warm enough, take a good long deep breath and place them on your eyes. Then slowly release and relax. Place the palms on your ears. Take a good long deep breath. And slowly release and relax. On your shoulders, release and relax. Now gently and compassionately open your eyes with a more positive energy, with a more compassion and loving kindness towards yourself and towards everyone else in the world. Stretch a little bit and relax. Drink some water if you have. Okay, how was your meditation? Any question? Yeah.
This is more a meta question on meditation. My usual practice is the Brahma Viharas. Today I did the breathless for everything, and today's experience is similar to my regular experience in the sense that it takes some time before I'm able to go deeper. I reach a stage where there's energy and I'm happy, and I just have to. I don't have to focus on the breath; it's doing itself. Right? And then I'm like, oh man, I'm so good at this. And then bam, my mind's gone. It's like all chaos, and it's back to square one. So my meditation usually goes in cycles of go to a good state, and then slowly come back. Is that normal?
Yeah, I think it is. Everything is normal if you observe it. Um, this one cannot be like one straight line. It's always ups and downs, right? Just like our heart rate. Everything is like that. So the attention can change over time, but the more you do it, the better you become. And if the mind goes away, as I mentioned, no need to panic. Just recognize it. This is the most important thing. That my mind goes away. I think if you focus on your breath and suddenly you feel that you are not focusing on your breath, the mind is somewhere else, then you need to recognize it. Oh, now I'm not working on my breath. It is something else. That my mind is occupied with something else. So you need to recognize it. No need to panic. Just observe it. Just see, okay, my mind walks away. You can also feel, you can also recognize, you can observe whether it is a past experience that your mind was occupied. Sometimes a good memory, right? Sometimes a bad memory. Some experience in the recent past or even long ago, something. You must be still, reflecting on that. Some of those reverberations can still be there. So you enjoy that. The mind goes suddenly back. Or else you are having something to do in the future, to do something in the future. So you might be thinking after this retreat, I'm planning to go to somewhere. Your mind can really wander anywhere. It is the fastest machine that can ever travel. So it really can wander from past to future. So this Anapanasati meditation or breathing meditation really can help you focus at the present moment. It's a really good training to keep your mind at the present moment. That is the most important thing because we know it is so difficult for us. We have so many distractions today. So many distractions. Now you need to see there is a way to train our mind to keep it calm and quiet and also focus on one thing at a time. Breathing. Breathing is a tool that we carry everywhere throughout our life. Other things you might lose, you might not find but the breathing is always there with you. Ever since you are born until the last moment of your life, the breath will be the best friend you have. So you need to make a good friend with the breath. We have it, or we don't make a good friend. We are not familiarizing with our own breath. So if you do it, you will be benefited so much. So much it will be benefited, and you will be benefited. Everyone around you will be benefited when you can become a really good friend of your friend, your breath. Remember, your breath is your lifeline, right? That is your lifeline. Yes.
So what I wanted to ask is, even for experienced meditators like yourselves, do you guys go through such cycles through, or when you say it's just like pure spiritual?
I think it depends on. Also, definitely it can happen from session to session. Okay, day to day, session to session, and place to place, location to location, occasion to occasion. This change can happen. But the beauty of that is you recognize it. Sometimes you even if you are practicing meditation for a long time, so normally when you sit longer, your body becomes adjusted, and still there can be a pain, coming out of nowhere. Suddenly it can happen. Somewhere you feel some sensation. It's okay. You recognize it, and you don't move. The pain will come and the pain will go. Same thing, the thoughts will come and the thought will go. So you recognize it. So eventually, what we need to focus, what we need to train ourselves is the arising and the cessation. Arising and the ceasing. The breath coming and going, appearing and disappearing. The lesson that we need to learn is it is just like our own life. Every single moment we breathe in and out, every single moment. But one moment, one day, you forget to breathe out. Imagine what will happen. You will die. Every single moment, there is an opportunity for us to die, right? You don't know when, where, how many, which breath, how many breaths you take in a day. Out of that, which one will be your death? We don't know. It is a great reminder actually to be to be more alert and positive, and also it's a great reminder to be um, more mindful about our own breath, and it will remind us our own life and death, impermanence. Yes, change can happen.
Thank you.
Once again, it's up and down, and then when you are actually, if you are in jhana or something, it can be more straight line, right? Otherwise, it will be like at the beginning, it will be like long up and downs, and then you see the breath, the pattern of the breath. At the beginning, it is like long and long, and then shorter and shorter and shorter, and then it becomes subtler and subtler, right? Just like that. Just like that. That up and down, um, this wave pattern can always be there. Yeah. So this 1 inch distance is a long journey, long journey. You will learn so many things every single session. After food, before food, after wake up, before sleep, while walking, while talking, while working, while in silence, and in different modes. When you are hungry, when you are angry, when you are sad, see how many different breath patterns can be there. It's amazing. I would say every single breath has a unique identity. Every single breath is different from each other. And the more you are investigating into this, the more you will learn, and then more you will have a control, a handle to control, or monitor, or be more comfortable of yourself. Now your breath is much subtler, right? Much more subtler. But when you are walking, you are physically active, it is different. Breath pattern changes. And if you are angry, let's say for example, you can see it goes really fast. Right? When you run, it's different. When you walk, it is different. When you stand, it is different. All different. Then if you observe it silently, you still can see so many different variations are there. That will be very, very interesting to see more, explore more, investigate more into this birth pattern. So what were the other challenges you had? How about you?
My mind scatters frequently.
Scatters.
Sometimes, like you say, something in the future I want to do, some really interesting idea I want to go back to in the future. But also, a lot of the time, this content of the thought is gibberish. It's incomprehensible. Trying to look at it and understand, sometimes it's, the words, they exist independently, but you put them in a thought and it doesn't make any sense. The same with the images. You know, person stares. Okay, I went down the stairs a few times today. It's not uncommon that the events of my day occur as images, but the thought person stares as like a visual phenomena in the meditation is gibberish. It has no meaning. So it's just looking at it. There's this tendency, a want, a desire to understand, but there's no way to understand it because it's gibberish. So it's like, letting those go is possible, but also they seem to be the last parts that stick around on the way to having more stability. At first, it's very intellectual, easy, understandable thoughts, and then it's just noise. So I don't really know what to do, or it generally just goes away on its own. But I wish there was a way to push it out the door a little.
So were you focusing on your breath or?
Yeah, these are the types of distractions.
So at any point of your distraction process, did you also recognize that you are being distracted?
Yeah.
Mostly, many a time it might not happen.
Not immediately.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens after 30 seconds, sometimes 5 minutes. But I think there's a period when the distraction's first coming up where I'm still actually focused on the breath. Like the distraction kind of comes out of the background and gets my attention. And I think the gibberish thoughts happen in this kind of situation. I'm still kind of focused on the breath, but out of the background is nonsensical, either visual or words is going on.
Yeah, so that time also we all need to stay calm, recognize it. It's true, like sometimes it happens at the very moment, if you are lucky, or my mind goes away, or it might happen later on. By the time you are lost in so many different thoughts, you are way away from your physical current uh, process. So come back. It's okay. Start over. You know, start over and practice again and focus on your breath and keep working on that. So try to stay alert. Maybe I can recommend you working on the counting method. Do you know the counting method?
I know there are many counting methods.
Okay. What kind of counting methods do you know?
The 1 in, 2 out, also the 1 in, 1 out, 2 in, 2 out. I also know the one where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So I don't use any of them. But...
Okay. So what I have been recommending, like breathing 1, breathing out 2, in, out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then start over. Again the same. Then you can actually evaluate yourself. How long you can go, how long you can meditate without making a mistake. Let's say like 1 to 5, and then you have to count 1 to 6, and then 1 to 7. So you can count more than that. If you count more than that, that means you have lost your count, lost your track. And if you also count more than 10, then again your mindfulness is gone. So you can see how long you can do it. You can say, oh, today I could do it only up to 1 to 8, and after that I lost track. And then you start over. It's okay. Don't panic. Start over. And then one day or one session or any time you might feel that I could count up to 10 all the way, 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you start over and you could do it like 2 more rounds, 3 more rounds. You keep working better. And then actually when you are more confident, then you don't even need the counting. Just want to keep your mind in track. Sometimes if it is like, as you said, like scattered thought, if the mind is really running here and there, this is a good time to come back to counting. Yeah. Okay. Any other question?
No, I'm struggling a little after I gave birth, my daughter. I'm struggling a little with my posture again, but I'm trying to find my position again. So it's 3 pillows, 2 pillows. How can I accommodate?
Mm.
my pelvis, my body, because before I could stay. And I'm adjusting to this new
Mm.
path. So, any recommendations on that? And I also do use the counting, but not like I just go. And only 50 today. Over and over and over and over. Because of my posture and the
Mm.
pain.
Mm.
So I'm being just gentle with myself because I know it's a new path
Mm.
that I have. But any recommendations? I come before, find how many kilos,
Mm.
what's the
So actually, there are different people have different, like you can see here also. There's even a bench, right? If this one is not comfortable, you can even try the bench. Over there is a bench, and that also I think some people like it really.
I used to use the bench. I used to use the bench for a long time.
Yeah,
Because your body just changes.
yeah.
Like as I said, I used to use the bench. That's all I used to use, and I had no problem. And now I have to sit in it. My body's just changed. This part of it, it's just finding what's comfortable. I'll find a bench. You can try it. It's experimenting what's
It
comfortable.
is. It is true. Like sometimes I found that one was okay, but later I found that's not going to work for me to sit. It's a little bit tough one, and that one is a little bit taller. So I found no, that's not working for me too. And then I found this one, little bit this one. So this is thin, but I like this. That works better for me. So the cushions can work differently for different people, and also the posture that you sit. You know, you all sit differently. For me, it works better when I sit like um, yeah, again, it's different from person to person. I've seen like many Burmese monks, they sit like this. So I experimented, it works better for me. So sometimes you need to experiment yourself which sitting posture is working better for you. Okay. And I notice um, this way I can sit even an hour, no problem. But I tried the other way around, this way, then I couldn't do it that long.
Switch it.
Yeah, so you need to find your own sitting posture. Sitting posture is the most important thing. The sitting posture, the cushion, yeah, that is, I think, the key. If that is not working comfortably, then it is a little bit challenging for you to focus. Yeah, you find the best one you have here, and if nothing works, sitting even on chair is. Um, but sometimes sitting on the chair also is not so easy. Yeah.
tomorrow morning I'll try sitting again on chair as ground zero
Mm.
and see how.
Mm. Yeah, sitting is very, very important. Like the right, finding the right posture. That is really important. And always try to sit straight, straight back. Really important. You need to observe it time and time again. If you are sitting straight, that is important. And shoulders can be frozen, so you need to relax too. And again, as you said, remember the neck thing. So make sure your neck also is straight. With these things, you can practice. These initial stages are important. Sometimes, if you sit like if you can sit too long, you can actually even sit like shorter versions. That's okay. If there are some physical discomfort, like really difficult situations, then you can sit shorter versions. That's fine. You sit like maybe 15 to 30 minutes or whatever you can, and then you can stand, maybe do the same, or sit on a chair, and then also you can walk. Yeah, these are some of the things that we need to learn. Okay, so let's try to learn how to do the walking meditation. Have you practiced walking meditation before? All of you? Oh, nice. Can you show us how you do it? You want to show? Okay, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I will. I'm there, here.
Okay,
Okay, so yeah, it's just to be mindful. So we choose a path, straight path. Example from there to here, and just when I'm standing, I know I'm standing, and then when my foot leaves the floor, I notice my muscles, the weight of my foot, and I move the movement in the air, and then I put my foot on the floor, and then I feel my other foot just coming out, and then moving the air, and then down, and that's it. And when I have like that, where I stand,
okay,
and I just go back,
okay.
turn, and pause,
Hmm.
and turn, and pause, and then start again. One foot, and the other.
Okay. Right. So at the beginning, just select your destination. Like this is your walking path. If you have like 10 feet distance to walk at your home, that's fine. That is what you have. If you have like little bit longer one, it's also okay. But I think it should be, it is better to have a flat surface rather than like uphill or like changing because that will be okay for a maybe advanced practitioner. So find a flat surface where you can walk without any distraction, and then you just keep walking. I think just keep walking back and forth, just walking, and then slowly come back to your mindfulness. I think that will be helpful. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let me show you. Okay,